I'll give you a real list. Starting off at 4, I got the Green Bay Packers. I mean, what have they done to make you think they can go from 3rd to 1st? I mean, defense is abysmal. They drafted Golden, okay? Like, are we looking at him as to be in a 1? That defensive line got no pass rush. That's why they was in the market for Trey Henderson. They couldn't get him. Bummer.
A few moments later.
So for this next segment, I want you guys to give me your very early divisional rankings. Let's start off with Charles with the NFC North.
Well, this is probably the toughest division to rank in my opinion because all teams in there are capable of potentially making a playoff push. But at the same time, I'm going to go a little bit unconventional. I'm going to put Green Bay at 1. I like what they got going on to a certain extent. They made some nice pieces. I think I understand the looks. See, you know you know why they telling me to chill?
Cause you need that pill.
Yeah, what is that?
Oh no, you keep that one, brother. You earned it. I think the reason I have them at 1 is because I don't necessarily know what type of Vikings I'm going to get. I have nothing to go off of with J.J. McCarthy. Good reports out of training camp or not, like, he hasn't played a single down in the NFL in a game that matters. No disrespect, but I got to at least see what I'm working with. As far as the Bears, we fall into the hype every year. Oh, this is going to be the team that's going to take the offense to the top. And if Caleb develops, and if this guy's a QB whisperer, and if the defense holds up, and if this, and if that, and here they are going at least winning maybe 7, 8 games at best.
Do you think Bears fans are, do you think that's what we sound like?
No, the reason why I say that is because the Bears have known misery in a different way than we have. Misery in terms of what they could get from the offensive side of the ball. Imagine having an NBA team and your best player has never ever eclipsed 25 points per game.
Really?
Lord.
Yeah, it's bad. For them, they've never had a quarterback over 4,000 yards. And they've been around since the start of the NFL. So over 100 years. For the Lions, the thing that gives me pause about them is just Dan Campbell's a great coach and they got a lot of great pieces. I don't expect them to sweep the Packers again. I also don't expect them to go undefeated in the division again. And last but certainly not least, I don't know how in the world you can replace 2 quality coordinators and get the same level of production. I'm not saying they'll miss the playoffs. I'm just saying they won't be first. And that's just my logic and reason on that. I have Packers 1, Lions 2, Vikings 3, Bears 4.
All right. First off, that list was atrocious. Let's just keep it a bean right there. I'll give you a real list. Starting off at 4, I got the Green Bay Packers. I mean, what have they done to make you think they can go from 3rd to 1st? I mean, defense is abysmal.
The Packers below the Bears?
The Packers are abysmal. I mean, what do they have really? They drafted Golden, okay? Like,
their defense.
Okay, are we looking at him as to be in a 1 realistically in that offense filled with 2s and 3s?
He gonna be the 1.
He could potentially be.
He got the way they talk
we don't
about
know nothing about McCarthy. We don't know nothing about Golden.
I know enough. No. Defense is abysmal. I mean, that defensive line got no pass rush. That's why they was in the market for Trey Henderson. They couldn't get him. Bummer. They're going to be trash again rushing the passer. They lost Jair. I mean, you got Xavier McKinney. He's nice for sure, but
Jair was hardly there anyway, though. So it's like,
I mean, he was always injured, but still, I'm not a fan of the Packers whatsoever. I think they're gonna have a really bad year. Jordan Love is overrated, in my opinion. Going to number 3, I got the Minnesota Vikings. Same reasoning for Charles. I think J.J. McCarthy is unproven. He's raw. This is going to be his first real NFL action this year. I mean, that's a large load that you got to carry, especially not having your second best pass catcher with Jordan Addison being out for how many games? I believe 4 games with suspension. So I think it's going to be real hard for him to get adjusted with the NFL speed, of course. Defense is going to be good. Obviously, they got Brian Flores, of course, one of the best defensive coordinators in the league. So defensively, I don't think there'll be a slouch. Jonathan Grenard, I like him. Van Ginkel, I like him. Cameron Bynum. I mean, they have guys on the defensive side for sure that's going to make noise. Hopefully, Dallas Turner comes along this year, makes that stride.
That guy.
Yeah, about Alabama.
Yep.
But, I mean, offensively, I think they'll be kind of slowed down with JJ. Now, if he proves me wrong, I'd be happy. I kind of like the Vikings in a sense. I like the dynamic of their team. I like Kevin O'Connell. He's the quarterback whisperer, so hopefully he can do things with JJ McCarthy. Unfortunately, I'm not a JJ McCarthy guy. I'm not a big believer in Michigan quarterbacks. I'm sorry. All right, Tom Brady is the one of a billion quarterbacks from Michigan that done did something productive in the league. Going to number 2, I got my very own Chicago Bears. I like Ben Johnson. Ben Johnson was a hell of an offensive play caller in Detroit. This year, he bringing along a lot of weapons. He got year 2 Roma Dunze. You got DJ Moore. You got Luther Burden. You got DeAndre Swift. Defenses was always somewhat decent to good. I mean, realistically, I think Ben Johnson going to take this offense to heights that we've never seen them go before. Caleb Williams, I mean, it was preseason, so that's why it's a way too early prediction. But he looked good in that offense. He looked more under control. He looked more poised. He getting the ball out with anticipation. The offense looked fluent. I just think Ben Johnson going to bring a different dynamic and a different mindset to that team that's going to allow Caleb Williams to unlock his full potential. So I think the Bears are going to take a tremendous leap this year. And going into 1, of course, I got the Detroit Lions. I think the Lions the best in the division, best quarterback, best receiver group, best running back. I mean, defensively, they're not necessarily the best, of course, but I mean, Aiden Hutchinson, I want to see what you do. But I think realistically, they're established enough. Yeah. They are established. They have a core. They have a foundation. They're going off of the identity of Dan Campbell, their head coach. Obviously, Charles said it best. Losing your offensive and defensive coordinator is tough. It's hard to replace. But at the end of the day, I believe in Dan Campbell enough and the weapons that he has around his team enough that's going to lead them to number 1 in the NFC North.
So you got Chicago. Do you have them making the playoffs?
Yeah.
Yeah, they should. They should. For me, got to put the Packers at 4. I'm not really a big believer in the Packers. They got that boy Matthew Golden. He nice and everything like that, but I don't think they're a playoff team. Honestly, I don't know. I don't really see them really going too far, man. I don't know. That's all I really have to say about them. Next team, my third team, I got the Vikings. The Vikings are a very good team, but I feel like they have said, I feel like JJ McCarthy is just unproven. Yes, he's looked good in training camp and everything like that, but that's training camp. Now, when you get in that live situation, how you gonna react? You know what I mean? So I think I just need I need to see more from him. You know what I'm saying? 2, Detroit. Oh, not Detroit. 2, I got the Bears. The Bears, they look good. I ain't gonna lie. I like the weapons that they added. They got a really good tight end. They got Colson Loveland. Caleb Williams, this is year 2 for him. And to just look back at the preseason game, I mean, he looked more in control, looked more poised. Like, he just looked like he was in control. He didn't look all like jittery and everything like that. He looked like he actually had control over that offense. Also, I mean, the defense always been pretty solid. I said that like last year that their defense is nice and everything. They have some good pieces over there. Number 1, got to go Detroit. I feel like Detroit is going to pick up right where they left off. They're going to be the best team in that division. I feel like that's how it's going to be. They may not put up the numbers that they put up with Ben Johnson at OC, like how he was at OC, whatever, with the new OC or whatever. They might not put up the same numbers, but I feel like they're still going to win games. They're still going to win a lot of games. They have a great receiver group. They have a good quarterback, great running back group. I mean, their defense is solid. They just have to stay healthy. I think that's what killed them. That's exactly what killed them last year. So I feel like Detroit, they have all the pieces to literally make a deep playoff run and possibly go to the Super Bowl. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, that's mine right there. That's my list.